Hey everybody, this is Robert Price. Hope all is well with you guys. So today I'm excited about this lesson. I love doing these piano run videos. I love creating different ideas. So we're going to do a 5-1-4 in the key of C, okay? And I like to go to C because it seems like a key that can just help us to see things a little bit more clearly. When we're in C, we just see all the white notes. So it's kind of, at least for me, it's easier to understand difficult concepts, in many cases, okay? So this is like an intermediate to advanced type of lesson. Beginners, you can definitely take something away from this, okay? So let's say we was playing the song More Than Anything, okay? We have like the end of it, the tag, right? And then you have, okay? So that 5-1-4, to start you back over. So we have a couple of ways we can approach this. We have a shorter run that we can do. So if you're not necessarily following the melody, doing like this, you could do something like, let me see. That's our worshiping. Okay. So I'm going to show you a run off of that way too. Okay. But the first one is a long run. So let me show you that one. So, okay. Here we go. Okay. And now you want to make sure you know where to place that. Now I wouldn't do it the first time around, probably not even the second time around. I would probably wait till like the build up, and then you can throw that in there. Let me see. Okay. And now the second run, I like that a little bit better in the sense of, let's say people are still, singing, because the second one sounds like this. Let me see. Okay. So I like that one. Okay. All right. So let me break that down. Sometimes I like to hear the runs before people just go right into breaking it down. You want to hear it in context. So that's why I did that. So the first one is that long run. Okay. This could be in place of this right here. So right here is. So one of my methods is I always outline the chord first. So okay, outline that G minor 7. So I go to that F sharp, and that's a popular note to go to. A lot of people do this. Okay, but in this one we're gonna do this. Watch this. So we go to that D, right? But we come back up and go to that B flat. Oh, all right. Now I'm getting ready to get to that 1, which is that C. So I'm looking for a common chord tone. So I use that half step method. Okay. So watch this. All right. It's a little bit different. Now I'm going to do this. Okay. So I go to that B flat. All right. Now, of course, it's like, wait a minute, it's not even in the key, right? All right. So now I have that C sharp or D flat, D to that E flat, okay? And then G. So once I get to the G, I just do just walk down half steps until I get to that E. And the reason I land on that E is because it's a chord tone. I'm landing on that F sharp major 7. Okay, so that's why I chose to land on that E. Now, the way I come up with this, I'm pretty much thinking about the family of dominants, okay? I actually talk about that in a series. It's actually on the website, okay? You can just click it. It's in the description below. I go over the ways, I come up with that, all right? Okay, so that's a nice one. I really like that, but you got to know where to put it. But I at least want to give a long run. I don't know if I've done that long of a run in my previous videos, okay? All right, so here go another one. We have, all right, and then you can do, all right. So I kind of like that one. So here we go. So I love doing this, even in church. If you're a church, you know, I do this, right? I do that a lot. So, but over the one, all right? So you see, I grace that A and I go up to that B flat, but I also play it like a B flat and, I was about to say G, but B flat and D. So, okay. So, okay, so you see what I'm doing? Now, over this G, that's of course a minor, but I'm thinking like I'm in the key of B flat at that time. And just for this little moment, I'm using the B flat major bebop scale. So, all right. You could think about it like the C blues scale, right? Okay, so you could think about it, you know, either way, right? So at least for me, I was thinking about it like a B flat major bebop with that sharp 5. So, okay, so, okay, so. Now, this is called like an enclosure because I'm trying to get to that E. I know some of you guys have heard about these methods, right? Or these terms. All right. So for me, I just look at it like I'm stalling, you know, stalling time to get to that E. So here we go. D, F. Okay. Now, in this case, I wanted to add a little churchy feel to it. So I love to do this. I love to do that. All right. So I just decided to do that over the 1. All right. So, okay. So you getting that? All right. And then, of course, I'm getting ready to land on that 4. So I need a chord tone to land on. I chose the A, all right? So I love that. So get that. So that's a nice chord in your right hand. So, but sometimes I just do, okay? So here we go. All right. So I hope you guys can take some away from that. Now, speaking about church, because a lot of times, you know, I can get used to doing like a lot of jazzy stuff. But even if you want to make it churchy, so let's say you're doing a song like The Blood Will Never Lose Its Power, right? Let me see. It would, right? You know, or, so it's a part in there when they do the, oh yeah. You know, you can do, some people do go straight to that chirp. That gives me, right? So you can do like a 5. Now, you can just hit the chord, but over that 1, you can do something like, you can do, you know? You know? So with that, I just wanted to throw that little run in there, okay? In there just because, right? If you want to just be churchy, so you can do, so I did something like, so get grace to that G. So I don't know what I did, so yeah. So hopefully if you just rewind it back, you kind of see. So something like that. So I apologize if I just messed up that whole run. But but at least hopefully you can get the concept. So over the one, I'm kind of outlining. Now I'm thinking more about the blues scale, that C blues, right? So, you know, so now of course you can add in that A or that, you know, that 6. You can also add in that 2 when you're in C, right? But the way I did it, I think that's what I did, okay? Because right there you could do, right? And then, so you can do all kind of stuff, but I did want to at least show you that. So, because a lot of times I'm very contemporary or kind of jazzy, and I never really do church runs. I've done it a while ago, so check that out if you haven't. You know, it's churchy runs, I think. But that's something you can do over that one. So I think all right. Okay. So I'll just stop there. Hopefully this video brought some value. Like I said, I love creating things and just sharing it with you guys. So hopefully you can take something out of it, you know, and make it your own, okay? Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Definitely like and share the video, okay? And take care.